This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Being a teacher is an extraordinarily challenging job that requires a lot of strength, is likely to put one through a significant amount of stress, and may turn out to be not as rewarding as one might have thought regarding the financial aspect of the issue. Nevertheless, I am excited about becoming a teacher and looking forward to my first experience of communicating with students and guiding them toward receiving the essential knowledge and skills. Since a teacher not only provides learners with information but also shapes their learning strategies and, essentially, a tangible part of their personality, I want to be a teacher and assist students in building their academic skills successfully so that they can learn new skills and information efficiently throughout their entire life. The role of a teacher has always seemed to me as something more than merely providing students with information. Instead, I see a teacher as someone who encourages students to develop the learning strategy that they will later use in any domain of their life to acquire the necessary knowledge and skills and, ultimately, succeed in accomplishing their goals. To be more specific, I believe that a teacher must encourage students to develop the skills of lifelong learning. Thus, a strong foundation for their future success in their academic endeavors, rapid career advancement, and other important personal and professional growth landmarks will be built. By motivating people to engage in a lifelong learning process, a teacher inspires them to explore their opportunities and discover their talents. Some people told me that I was glorifying a teacher's career without realizing the difficulties that an educator has to face regularly, which is not entirely true. While I do not have the experience necessary to embrace the complexity of teachers' responsibilities, I realize that an educator must address a range of dilemmas and solve several problems in the academic setting. For instance, the lack of motivation among learners is a notorious issue that teachers must handle so that the target audience can acquire the necessary knowledge and skills successfully. Nonetheless, I think the specified teaching aspect is, perhaps, the most interesting one. Indeed, handling learners' reluctance requires an educator to be very resourceful in their choice of teaching strategy. Therefore, I believe that I can manage the identified concern successfully. Thus, I am positively certain that, as a teacher, I will be able to make a difference in people's lives. I hope that I can not only guide students to the successful acquisition of the necessary knowledge and skills, but also help them engage in metacognition, i.e., develop an understanding of how they learn and what factors boost their learning process. As a result, students will participate in the active acquisition of information and the development of the abilities that they consider a priority. By providing students with independence and helping them learn more about their strengths and weaknesses, I will be able to increase their confidence and foster crucial qualities such as responsibility and commitment. While it is unlikely that I will reinvent the concept of teaching, I hope that, as an educator, I will help students gain the confidence and motivation that they need to succeed. If you want to find more works like this essay on teachers' role to make a difference, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of free samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects. No registration required to access it.